Yo, what's up YouTube? It's OG, and today we're going to be doing the part 2 to the DreamHack Live NA Open mobile series. It had a lot of titles. I probably got it wrong. But yeah, we're going to be covering the Gem Grab set and then also the Brawl Ball set. Yesterday we did Siege. So part 1, I'll put in the description in case you guys can watch it. Really good Siege matches. We ended up taking the set 3-2, so it's 1-0 us right now. Just a little warning, I'm still like pretty sick. I don't know if you can hear in my voice, but like it kind of hurts to talk. But I don't want to like complain about it too much. So the first map that my team got to choose was Minecart Madness, aka the best map in the game. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so Minecart Madness, you can see we have pretty much a mirror match, except for we chose Carl and they chose Rosa. I really like Carl here just because of the mobility, and I'm sure Alec wanted a break from playing Rosa all the time. So you can see the beginning, we're just kind of feeling each other out a little bit. Me and Cory are exchanging blows, and you know, Alec takes out Sai, which is really good. So a lot with this map is just playing with the carts, I find. So you see Alec almost gets hit there once. You don't want to overextend because you get trapped really easily, so if you are going to go up, then make sure you're like really comfortable. And you can see Cora kind of got stuck there a little bit, and then he gets taken out by the carts, so he didn't really play that too well in my opinion. He did do a lot of damage to me, but like I used the carts to my advantage and took him out in the process. So Alec just getting away with 3 gems there. We have like total mid control here, but you know the carts are coming, so I don't want to push up because then I'll get trapped and I'll get taken out. But I don't want to go all the way back here, so I figure I'll just stay up, take a few gene shots, and you know, just so I don't give up too much position. Tejas could have probably pulled me there or like anyone on our team, but I don't know why he didn't. And you can see 2 of their members go down in the process. Mateus just whiffs his super, and yeah, now we're in a really good spot right here. Squashy gets a really good pull on Mateus, and it's countdown for us. Sai has to wait for the carts, kind of blocking him off a little bit, and you know, it's not looking too good for them. We had pretty much total control of that game. I think my team used the carts a lot more effectively than their team did, and that's like a really big factor on this map. Okay, so next up we have Deep Siege. This time we literally have the same exact comp. And, you know, obviously Barley's super strong here, but you want to have that Carl too. And, of course, Jean. So, see early game, I start taking advantage of my Barley matchup. I'm, like, out-pushing him. I'm pushing him back a lot. I'm hitting my shots. He hasn't hit me once yet. And I do get my super fairly early in this game. Alec and Cora are kind of trading evenly, but Alec's closer to Squashy, so he gets that heal, which definitely helps him out in the long run. Alec does take out Mateus there, but Cora is kind of like behind us now, which is like a little awkward. Nice pull from Squashy. And 3v1, so we basically all should like just pinch him right now and, you know, just get total control of the map, but Cora is just being annoying, hanging out back there. Not letting us move up too much because he does have super. Nice pull from Squashy there. Mateus just kind of walks into it, and you know, it's looking pretty good for us right now. It's 8-0. The gem is spawned on their side, but you know, at the end of the day, it's 1 gem. Nice pull from Squashy again, taking out that Barley. That allows us to push up a lot, and I can go on the Carl, and as long as I play it properly, I can push him back pretty easily. So Cora kind of knows this, and he heads back. Tejas does have his pulls, so we definitely need to watch out, but we don't need to rush anything right now, right? We have a huge gem lead, and you know, I get my super, that pushes them back a little bit. I catch Cora going up too high, probably getting like halfway to another super now, and we just need to be patient at this point and like wait for a good gem spawn, and you know, we can like fake out their gene pull, or Squashy could hit a good pull. You can see Cora is like really weak, and I need to push up a little bit here, but Alec just kind of like YOLOs for the gem and gets pulled, and that pretty much cost us the game. So definitely not, you could see we like literally dominated that map the entire time. Definitely not a very good play for Alec there, but I can understand why he wanted to do it. There's just, he had a lot of gems, and you know, just wasn't the right move. He almost gets out there, but Korai does manage to catch him, and you know, that's pretty much going to be game. So they all have supers besides Mateus, and, you know, we're forced to push. Unless Squashy can get a really clutch pull, that's going to be game, but, you know, it just doesn't seem very likely. So that ties it up 1-1 for gem grab right now. Alright, next up we have Hard Rock Mine, which is another one of my favorite maps. This is like an OG map. Obviously they changed it around a bit, but you know, it's still the same concept. So you can see I'm on Corey's side. We have mirror matchup this time. Rose is just really good here, and obviously Carl and Jean. So you can see I'm out poking Squashy pretty good. Mateus does pull Squashy, or I'm out poking Corey. Mateus pulls Squashy. Alec goes on Corey's side and just takes him out. That's going to let me move up, although I probably could have done it by myself. Squashy whiffs a super, and you know, the Rose is in their bush right now, so little Rosa fight going on back there, and I'm just like being annoying. I'm in their bush, keeping both of them back. Squashy takes out Sai, which is really good, and you can see I managed to take out Korai. Mateus is pretty weak, okay, Alec does take him out. So we're like pretty much dominating this map again, and for some reason Alec has every single one of our gems, which it's not like too bad because he's Rosa with shield obviously, but ideally you would want them on someone else. Just like he gets pulled and it's not looking too good now. Squashy misses another pull, and they're pretty much one gem from countdown. So if they get a good spawn here, right on Korai, and you know, so I think the issue there was Alec had all her gems, and then obviously he got pulled with it. So it's okay for your Rosa, your Carl to have a few gems, but they should not like ever have like 5+ gems intentionally, unless you know it's kind of a scramble. So you know that kind of sucks. Okay, so for game number 4, it's 2-1 for Nova in the set right now. We're doing crosscut. Now we saw them play this mode or this map a few times, and you know it's the new map, so still not like 100% sure what's the best here, but we knew they were going to go Barley and Piper because they've been doing that literally every single time. So it was really obvious, and Alex like, okay, just let me go Mortis then. He kind of hard counters the Piper and the Barley, so it's definitely going to be a tough game for Sai and Mateus. You can see I kind of go around there. I managed to take out Mateus, and I'm in a weird position right now, so I don't want to die, so I just go back to stay alive. Alec could probably bats that and kill it. Yeah, there you go. And I think that's where my phone got 20% like mid-competition, and I just stood still and died. I was like so triggered after that, because you know, obviously it was like mid-game and something like battery like making you die. It's at some point in this game. I don't know if that was it. Anyways, so you can see we're kind of like all crowded. If Squashy could hit a pull right now, it'd be really nice. Alec has a lot of gems again, which you don't really want. Nice pull from Squashy, gets Sai. So we just gotta kind of like push them back. We don't need to rush anything again, same as last time. Nice pull from Squashy. Korai. Alec kind of dies with 3 gems. I don't know if he should have gone for that, but I see why he did. And they're actually getting pretty close to countdown. We do have that Gene pull. They definitely have better mid control than us right now. And Alec needs to go on Super Sai if possible. So Squashy whips a super, and they do get 9 gems, so they're like very close to it. And I have to push there. I make Mateus use his jump so he like can't like be as aggressive. Alec finally gets on Super Sai, which is the matchup that we've been trying to get this entire time. And he gets a nice kill on their Barley, and you know we managed to kind of get away a little bit. And now we have countdown. I know I can just like kind of hold them back a little bit. Nice pull from Squashy, and they don't really have that good of a chance to get out of this just because they don't have a Gene pull. So unless Squashy like blatantly throws or something, you know, they're not going to come back. So we managed to tie the set at 2 games apiece. Alright, so for the 5th and final game of the gem grab set, we have Undermine. So I think we have mirror comps. We have mirror comps, and this is basically really meta here. So you can see what we do is we put the Gene on one side because it has the spread, so it can kind of like chip it back, and then we double up the other lane. Squashy's doing good against the Carl, gets like a nice pull, and we did take out Mateus right off the bat. So I have 3 gems, which, you know, Carl having 3 gems isn't the worst. You just can't be like super aggressive with your spins or whatever. But if I do get pulled, I can get out of there like pretty like decently. So definitely not too bad having gems on Carl. You can see me and Cora just poking each other. I take him out pretty easily, and then I go on Mateus and I take him out. Super Side takes out Alec on the other side, and just me and Squashy holding down the mid. So 8-0 right now. Can't really ask for much more. Squashy misses a pull, and if I was Alec, I'd probably just grab that gem or something and like hold it off a little bit. I'm kind of like, I want Mateus to pull me here, but he doesn't pull me. It's because I might be able to dodge it, or if I do get pulled, I can just roll away and that'll open up the map a little bit. Alex just kind of like YOLOing, going for some gems in the middle hopefully. And you know, we don't need to end it right now, but we're definitely still, I'd rather be in our position than theirs. Alec gets taken out again, and nice pull from Squashy. I managed to get in there and steal the gems, but that was like a really clutch pull, guys. And you know, Mateus kind of stood still for him, but that's still like a really clutch pull, and that like literally won us the set. So we're just BMing a little bit because you know, that was the set that they chose. They chose gem grab. Okay, so we have won our first 2 sets, which was Siege and gem grab. So it's 2-0 us, best of 5. So if we get one more win, then, you know, we win the whole tournament. And Brawl Ball, excuse me, Brawl Ball is probably our strongest mode besides Siege. And we didn't play very good in Siege. But Brawl Ball, you can just see, like, we get off, like, just dominating. Brawl Ball is a little better because you can play a little more off meta usually. You can see we're still doing Carl and Gene, but we were just anticipating what comp they were going to use, and this like worked out pretty well. So you can see we get that first goal within 30 seconds, really strong start, and they try switching Cora on me, but you know, Alex still like doing work on his side, takes outside, Mateus is super weak. I get a pretty decent ult on Cora, and you know, that's going to be game. So really easy first game. You can see Alex spins it a little bit, and you know, we take them out in just under 50 seconds. Okay, so 1-0 us in the Brawl Ball set. Second game is Center Stage, and do we have mirror comps? We do have mirror comps. So you can see they chose to go Spike. Well, Mateus is Spike and I'm Spike. So I definitely, I told them to like leave Mateus for me. And you can see already I take him out pretty easily, and we managed to take out their Rosa too, so we're in like really good positioning right now. This map is so dangerous when they don't know where you are, so you can see I'm just trying to like keep them off that left side so we can push the ball up a little bit, but I probably should have centered my super a little more. I waste my super here, that's going to be a goal regardless, so you know, bad play for me, but up 1-0 pretty early on, so we're looking pretty strong already. And here you can see the left side's getting a little messy, and I should have checked lane. I just missed him with my second shot, and Mateus does take me out. So I definitely screwed up there, and they scored because of it. So definitely a bad play from me, and that caused the game to be 1-1. So after that, I'm like, nah, it's not happening anymore. So I kind of like take over after this point for a little bit. But you can see Alec and Squashy are having a little trouble with Cora and Sai. They almost get to walk it in. I slow him down with my super a little bit. I gotta stay alive here because Squashy's gonna go down soon, it looks like. And he does manage to stay alive, but you know, we're pushed back like pretty bad right now, and I do take Cora out here in the process, but we got a full HP Rosa coming down. They got the ball super high. And you know, we're kind of on our heels right now, just trying to stay alive, get like some mid control, and I know I have to like get some kills if we want to do that because I am the main DPS. So I sneak around, I dodge Mateus' RNG. He has no idea I'm here, so I just like kind of double tap him, use my super. Probably didn't have to use my super, but you know, just wanted to be safe. and we get pretty close to scoring, but Rosa with like supers there. Korai's coming in, and he just manages to stay alive. I take out Mateus pretty easily again, and 15 seconds till overtime. So Alec so close to scoring again, just a little shy of the net. Squashy does take out Korai, which is really good for us, and you can see I kind of get like a really good ult that like denies them a lot of space, and I take out Mateus again. Unfortunately, Squashy does go down in the process, and you know, Alex stands still for a little bit there, and just on the goal line. So a little unlucky there. It's not looking too good for us right now because, you know, both of them have super, so we just got to stall. And that's exactly what Squashy did there, so luckily he could throw the ball away. But again, it's like not looking too good. He passes it to Sai. Sai throws the game, just gives me the ball. So you definitely don't want to auto aim in front of the net, especially with the ball. You can see there. Now we are getting a little more momentum. We have ball, and we're all alive. 15 seconds left. I want to kill Sai quick just so we can push up because that's what's holding us back. So I'm being really aggressive here and just trying to make some space happen. Squashy does have his super, so he's our last chance here. And you can see it just stops like in front of the goal line again. So we had two really close shots. They had a really close shot too, so that game was super tight. Because we tied, we have to redo the map again. We chose this map, I think, so we're like pretty fond of it. I think we should have won the last one. I just screwed up on that one play where Mateus killed me. So, you know, I'm on this side again, and okay, Squashy takes out Corey, and we kind of have them pinned back like a little bit. Mateus wastes his super, just overestimates how much healing he can get done. Alec just throws the ball to Korai. I take out Sai. I'm going for Korai now too, and even if I don't get a kill, I just want to stay alive and be annoying to them because they can't push up if I'm up there and like full HP. Especially when I start getting my supers. You can see I get a really nice super. Corey takes 3 ticks from it, and that's just like not letting him go anywhere. And I'm just like chaining supers at this point. So I know Corey's coming up a little bit. I know Mateus is over there too, so I try taking him out before I can pass it, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. And Mateus does kill me there, but you know, he's gonna die at this point, hopefully. Actually, maybe he doesn't die. Then he gives the ball to Squashy, so good play from Mateus. Just staying alive. But I used my super to push him back a little bit, kind of throw it, kind of wasted it a little bit, but you know, I just wanted to make sure nobody was there. And Alec does have his super, so he's going to be going for a goal soon. I try taking out Super Sai because that's the main threat to him. Chooses not to go for the goal and just go for a damage and another super, which was definitely the right choice. And you can see he's like just kind of taking them all out. Corey gets taken out too in the process, so we team wipe there. Squashy's going for a goal. So 1-0, 45 seconds left. It's looking pretty good for us. Sorry guys, just the whole sick thing. But you can see I'm getting pushed back a little too much, and Sai, he has to shoot. Well, he doesn't have to. He could have waited a second longer, but he thought he was going to die. Alec throws the super up, the Squashy's calling for it, but at this point we just need to defend. So I'm telling him to bring it back and let's just corner it, and that's exactly what we do. So as long as we don't screw up, you can see Alec throwing out some BM there. As long as we don't screw up, then we will win this game, and we'll be up 2-0 in the Brawl Ball set. So, you know, we played pretty solid that game, a lot more consistent than the first game. We got some good kills, and we ended up getting the dub. So, it's now 2-0 for us. Okay, so the final map is Triple Dribble, and you can see we went with Spike, Rosa, Carl again, and they have a Barley, which is the main difference. We chose Spike, and you can just see I'm getting so much RNG value off Mateus right now. Every single shot I've thrown has hit him, so I don't know why he wasn't trying to dodge better there, but that basically like just let us get like so much control so fast, and we get like a really quick goal in 20 seconds. So you can see he's not like hugging it just as tight anymore, but you know, at this point I can change supers just because they've been giving up so much value to me, and every time I get my super out and I hit like a shot or two, like I'll be pretty close to the next one. So everyone dies except for me and Korai. Korai does manage to take me out, and now Squashy's going out for some revenge on me, but you know, once it's really hard to score with their comp unless they get us like really pushed back for the Barley to be effective. Now Barley does counter spike usually, but they're just not really being too effective with it. You can see Squashy takes him out. I'm on Super Psy. He chooses to use his Rosa Super. I think I would have just died there because he got no value out of it and just charged me up. And now we're just like pushing them back. Another nice super from me. I take out Korai here, and I just charge my super up again. So same thing. I want to block him off from going to the net. And look at this. Just like chaining like 3 supers in a row. GG. The Brawl Ball set was definitely the easiest one out of all the sets. But you know, shout out to them. They played really good throughout the entire tournament, and the final was no exception. So definitely some really close games. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, we did win, and I got this sweet little trophy. And I think we got around $6,000 or something, so that's pretty OP too. But yeah, guys, was really cool going to my first LAN event. Hopefully I can go to Sweden in 2 weeks too to try to qualify LAN. Been talking about it a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if it does, I'll try finding my GoPro and I can make a vlog. And you know, just I want to say sorry again for being like so sick and bummy. I didn't want to miss an upload. I just feel awful right now. So hopefully I can be better tomorrow, or you know, on the weekend, and I can like be a little more enthusiastic with my next video. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming out and watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Peace.